We got a box. Let's do an unboxing. Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. My name is Sean. This is UCM Pigs, and today, as I mentioned, I got a box. Got something from TCMT, and we're gonna get this thing over on the bench and do an unboxing and do an install and talk about what I got. But before we get started with all of that, let me remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always on my channel, if you don't feel like typing words, just leave me an emoji. Let me know you were here. I would greatly appreciate that. So let's check this out. All right, so let's open up this box and see what we got from TCMT. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and let the cat out of the bag, and I think the thumbnail does it as well. Got some new mirrors, and we'll talk about why I chose these mirrors in just a minute. So far, so good. Nice box. I think this is a good box. Got some nice foam on top here, keeping everything nice and neat. And pretty simple, right inside, we got our mirrors. They're packed in here pretty good in this foam. There's one mirror, nicely wrapped in bubble wrap, right there. Second mirror, right there, also nicely wrapped, right there. Let's see what else we got in here, if there's anything else in the box. There is nothing else in the box. No instructions, no nothing. A box. Let's see if there's anything on the front of the box. Maybe a QR code for instructions or something. I don't see anything. So, pretty cut and dry. There's a nut. You're going to take your old mirror off and replace it with this new mirror. Maybe if I twist this around, there we go. That's how the mirror mounts right there. So you've got your objects to mirror are closer than they appear, and a little bit of tooling here. Yeah, it looks like a pretty decent mirror. So let's talk about why I chose these mirrors and what this install and review is all about. All right, so as I mentioned, as you guys saw, I unboxed this set of mirrors from TCMT, and this is a paid promotion. I was looking for some new mirrors, contacted TCMT, and they were kind enough to send me this set of mirrors so I could do an install and a review for the mirrors. So an honest review for a product. Now I do have some links for you. I do have an affiliate link for these mirrors. It will be in my description below. If you don't know how affiliate link works, if you click that and you happen to buy these mirrors, I get a little bit of a kickback. So a little money for the channel. We do good things on this channel. So if you're thinking about it, help me out. The reason I picked these mirrors, there's a lot of mirrors you can choose from, and I currently have these stock Harley mirrors, and I mean, they're mirrors. They work good. They do what they should do. Kind of plain looking, and I wanted to dress the bike up just a little bit more, but more importantly, I wanted something to add some safety. Now, like I said, there's a lot of mirrors you can choose from out there. You have mirrors that are shaped like, crosses, like skeleton hands, little thin mirrors. There's coffin-shaped mirrors. There's all kind of mirrors you can get for your motorcycle, but what's important for me is not only that it looks good, but it gives me some added safety. Now, with this mirror, I was looking for this. This has the blind spot mirror on it. Gives you a little extra wide angle when you're changing lanes and stuff. This is important to me because I live in a congested area. There's 7 cities here. Some of our highways, some of our streets, it gets pretty busy. Traffic gets kind of crazy, and often I have a blind spot. I will never ever stop cranking my head around. You should always crank your head around and look, but this will give me a little extra visibility without cranking my head around, so I can see people slipping up on me, and I can just be a little better aware of my surroundings. So that's why I chose this mirror with the blind spot mirror on it. I've seen other people with them, and I wanted to give it a try. So we're going to get these on the bike. I'm going to show you how easy the install. Like we saw, there's no instructions or anything there, but it's pretty simple. We're going to loosen a nut. We're going to remove our old mirrors. We're going to put these on. We're going to adjust them, and we're going to go for a test ride and see how we like these mirrors. So let's get right into that. And there is a nut down here underneath. It is a 1/2-inch nut. We're just going to loosen this nut, remove it, and take this mirror off. Now, I have a towel draped over my lower and my gas tank. Whenever you're working on your handlebars, it's a good idea to put something over it. Yeah, this is pretty simple, but all it takes is one little slip, drop something on there, and now you have chip paint. Lining it up here, this line right here, this gives you full adjustment, but I want them to kind of be uniform. I hold it still here as I tighten. There we go. And back here on the back side of the mirror, move the camera around to see if you guys can see that. Actually, I think you can see it. There's a couple adjustment screws right there to adjust this ball socket. So if it gets to be too loose and it's constantly moving, which, you know, you're always bumping your mirrors, I'm probably going to tighten that up as well. So this is a 13mm nut. The stock Harley one is a 1/2 inch. I'm assuming this is made overseas somewhere, so we're now using metric and we're doing 13mm. So I'm going to go ahead and just tighten these up just a little bit. And that tightens up that ball joint a little bit, so it's not so easy to knock out of adjustment. This stud in here that the mirror, the ball for the mirror goes into this bracket here. On this one, it was a little loose. So this thing is octagon shaped. Now I'm sure it's metric. I believe it's probably a 6mm. I don't have a box end wrench that small. I took a small pair of channel locks that I had here and put it on there and gave it a tighten up. So that's another adjustment there. If you get yours and that stud is loose, probably, like I said, I'm guessing probably about a 6mm. A 1/4 inch kind of held it, but it was slipping. I didn't want to strip it, so but that kept it from spinning, that little stud spinning when I do the side to side of adjustment on this mirror. Okay, so we're out for a little test ride. I just kind of adjusted the mirrors where I like them. It is going to take some getting used to this blind spot mirror over here, but it does give me some added visibility for things like changing lanes and making turns and stuff. Again, I do want to stress, don't ever let a mirror replace you turning your head. You should always use your head. That's your safest option, to look over your shoulder before you change lanes, but this will give you that ease of knowing when somebody's slipping up on you and they might fall into your blind spot. I think the mirrors look good on the bike. I'm pleased with the finish. They look pretty good and I'm super pleased with it. Now I will be adding a 6mm, I believe it is, I'll double check it, wrench for that back stud. Again, I'm a little concerned about that working loose again. I did remove it completely and added some thread lock, as you should when you put new things on your bikes. So we'll see how these things weather and I'll fill you guys in later on. So again, if you're interested in mirrors, if you're interested in these mirrors, be sure and check out my affiliate link in the description. Go over to TCMT and give it an order and see what you think. Look at their other mirrors, look at their other products. They've got some nice stuff out there. There's a lot to choose from. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed doing this, and until we talk again, you guys be careful, you guys be safe, always keep your shiny side up, and we'll talk to you next time.